Welcome to the World Championships of Counter-Strike Online 2014 in Seoul, South Korea. Artosis and Brennan here. We've been casting this for the last couple days, having a great time, and now we're down to the top 4.
We had so many great games coming into this one, but I feel like definitely the 4 most deserving teams have made it to the semifinals. Yeah. 2 Korean, 2 Chinese. We're going to have both these semifinals head-to-head between China and Korea. I feel like any of these 4 teams can make it out and into the finals, and anyone can win.
That is definitely a fact, Brendan, I have to say. All the matches between these 4 teams has been just so close, like within a couple rounds of each other. So definitely anyone's match, whoever's waking up today feeling the best, playing the best, should be able to take it home.
Yeah, and guys, look at this huge event packed here. We have so many people here coming down to watch Counter-Strike, as well as some people, I'm sure, coming down to watch Speaker S. They will be performing before the finals.
That's right. First, of course, there are going to be 2 semis. If you want to come in, definitely a lot of free seats still left, so go and check it out at Dongdaemun. And so, guys, we're going to be starting up with that semifinals relatively soon here. There's going to be a little opening performance. But we hope that you enjoy this event, that your friends know if you're into Counter-Strike. If you're wondering what Counter-Strike Online is, it's not Go. It's kind of like in between 1.6 and Source, made specifically for the Asian region. And a lot of great players out here, put a lot of time and effort in. You're going to see some great games today.
Oh yeah, I mean, even if you're just a Counter-Strike fan or just a fan of esports in general, you do want to watch these games. It's the best of the best here in Asia, going up head-to-head. And I mean, at this point, it's pretty much Korea versus China, so I'm really excited.
All right, guys, time for all of our players to enter right now. Gonna have the teams walking down. This is the Nucleus. This was the 2nd-seeded Korean team. They won Group A in convincing fashion, taking out the defending champions, Tyloo. This over here, their opponents for the first round. This is Team LD from China. Had a great set of games yesterday.
Yep, you know, they were able to get out of their group in 2nd. A lot of hype behind this Chinese team, as well as the Korean teams.
Yeah, and here, of course, ProjectKR, the best Korean team of all time in Counter-Strike. And real legends. They did end up winning their group over LD. I think they might be the favorites of the tournament, but it's pretty close. And the defending world champions right here, Tyloo.
Tyloo looking really confident. They don't look nervous at all going up there on stage. Ready to put in some great CS action.
All right, so those are our 4 teams, guys. Really seen some great games so far from them. Now, of course, Brennan and I are not professional Counter-Strike players by any means, not even Counter-Strike commentators normally. We've definitely done a little bit in the past, really have a deep appreciation for the game. So we'll be doing our best. Hope that you do enjoy.
Yeah, you know, we put a lot of time into studying before this tournament, so even though we don't do this regularly, we don't do it every week, we are coming down to this tournament with a bit of knowledge behind our backs. But if we do make some mistakes here and there or say something wrong, please give us some.
4강에 오른 만큼 최선을 다해서 결승전에서 꼭 우승하도록 하겠습니다.
이제 국가대표가 되는데 그 긍지를 가지고 연습을 한 것만큼 최대한의 멋있는 모습을 보여줄 수 있도록 노력하겠습니다. 그러니까 카스 온라인에 되게 관심도 많이 가져주고요. 많은 응원 부탁드립니다. 파이팅!
5명에서 고생한 만큼 이번에는 1등 하도록 노력하겠습니다.
이제 앞으로 4강하고 결승 최선을 다해서 열심히 하겠습니다.
저희 끝까지 응원해 주시고 성원에 보답해서 꼭 월드챔스 우승할 수 있도록 최선을 다하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
今天下午刚到韩国，唯一的感觉就是韩国特别冷。然后这次我们的目标是小组出线。
很高兴来到韩国，韩国的美食很好吃。
很高兴来到韩国，我们会打好每一场比赛的。
大家好，很高兴可以来到韩国首尔参加比赛，因为这里的电竞气氛是最专业的。
首先很高兴来到韩国首尔参加这次比赛。我们对这次的目标是首先小组出线吧，然后我们这边感受到韩国的电竞非常热情，也非常专业。其次我非常感谢我们中国西安俱乐部 LD， 然后赵总这方面的支持，然后希望我们能在这次比赛当中获得好成绩。
Alright, so you've learned a bit more about some of our teams. We already have a pretty good crowd down there. It's kind of early here in the morning, just about 11 a.m. For nerds, that's like, we're farmer nerds right now.
Yeah, we're also on camera. Hello, Artosis.
This is like the bane of my existence. I don't think there's ever been a camera switch where I wasn't looking at the screen.
You're like hunched over like this.
I don't know why I don't learn. I've been doing this for so many years now. But hey, you can't teach an old caster new tricks. Anyways, it's been pretty fun so far, Brendan. What are you thinking about this tournament?
Well, what do you mean? Like, who do I think is going to get out of the group, or what do I think about the tournament so far?
So far, I would say. Let's start out with.
Well, I do have to say that I feel like the gap between the Chinese and Korean teams and the other teams here in the tournament is very large, and that's why we do get the the 2 Chinese teams, the 2 Korean teams coming in here for the semifinals here, and they really have proved that they're a little bit like a step above. There's a bit of a gap there in between those 2 regions. And I'm really excited to go into this one because it's literally the best 4 teams we had from the past 2 days, and they're going to show us like the next level Counter-Strike. We only got to see I think like 1 game of each of these groups where they went head to head.
Yeah.
This time we're going to get 2 semifinals and 1 finals.
And it's all best of 3 from here on out too, so that's going to make it kind of like another level of exciting. You know, we had such close matches between these Chinese and Korean teams. Sure, the Koreans came out on top this time, but that was a best of 1. So in 3 maps, we don't know if that's going to be the way it goes. It could absolutely go to the Chinese teams. Could have a Korea versus Korea final, China versus China, or China versus Korea. All of them pretty epic.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like you were saying before, you know, any of these teams can take it, and it's really going to come down to, you know, who is on point today, who's in the zone. Who practiced a lot last night? You know, what were they doing? You know, maybe some of the Chinese players coming in here to Korea Friday night. Maybe they want to go out, have some fun, but they have the finals the next day.
Indeed.
So they can't really do it, you know. And a lot of these Chinese players that come from China, they're coming to Korea. I know one of the players said in his interview, he's like, oh, I'm getting used to this cold weather because it's so cold here.
It is so cold. And here's the thing. You might be in Sweden right now, and you're like, oh, you think you know cold. I just got back from Sweden. It's way colder here right now. I literally just got back from Gothenburg. So I'm telling you, it is freezing here. And me and Brendan are cold as hell right now. But that's okay, because we have a little space here, and we're going to warm up.
We got our little buddy, this fan over here. Well, guys, you do see the format of the whole tournament that we had so far. Thursday and Friday, we did have the group stages, but now we're on Saturday, the round of 4 and finals, and that is in Dongdaemun Design Plaza. We're still here in the studio casting for you guys.
That's right. And this is going to be a great day, Brendan. We will have best of 3s, as stated previously. Santorini and Turkey have been vetoed non-stop throughout the tournament. That has not changed for the round of 4. We are not going to see either of those maps. And thank God, they are so much more confusing than maps we play at a bunch.
Well, you know, exactly. Going into the round of 4 the way it is, 1 team bans 1 map, and then the other 3 are picked in random order to be played, 1, 2, 3. And that's exactly what we got going on here. Just only Inferno, Train, and Dust for these maps.
Well, as you can see, in Group B yesterday, we had ProjectKR coming out on top, LV in 2nd place.
Yep, Belius, the Japanese team, C7 as well, going down there in 3rd and 4th place. The Taiwanese team, I feel like there was a bit of hype around them. Usually they have very good teams, but in this group they went 0-3 even against the Japanese team, so not having the greatest showing there.
That's right. It was kind of sad. They fell pretty hard. The fact that Belius beat them after Belius got just stomped by the other 2 teams was kind of surprising, but you know, that's That's how the dice went, I guess. That's how the skill went, really, because Counter-Strike is such a skill game. And let's take a look at Group A and how they did as well, of course. Oh, never mind. We don't have that for you right now. But anyways, it was a Korean team up top. It looked exactly like that.
Yeah, actually the same thing, just with the Nucleus and LD. And here you guys see the way it has turned out here. The two Korean teams did get first. The Chinese teams did get second. So we got a Korean team versus a Chinese team. The Nucleus versus LD in our first semifinals. And then ProjectKR versus Tyloo in our second one.
That's right. Going to be pretty awesome. And, well, I'm looking forward to it. What do you predict here, Brendan?
I feel like in this first one, LD is going to get out, and then I think that second one, ProjectKR is going to get out.
I think you're right, actually. I do. I have to agree with you here. I don't think the Nucleus, even though they're a very good team, it was super close against LD before, and LD is the defending world champions 2 years running, so it's hard for me to believe that they're going to be able to do that again in a best-of-3.
Yeah. I really do feel like that Group B was the much stronger one. Even just the Korean team and the Chinese team from Group B, I feel like were the two stronger teams of the region.
It did seem that way.
And, you know, having both of those guys get out of their semifinals, I would not be surprised at all. And I think the most fitting finals, if it had to be, you know, like we said before, anyone can take it on any day because these four teams are so close.
Yeah.
I feel like the most fitting finals would be ProjectKR versus LD once again.
Well, I think that would be fantastic and probably what most of the fans want to see as well. But we'll see, man. Whoever makes it the finals definitely going to deserve it, as these teams are just completely out of control. Well, hopefully we'll be starting that first match relatively soon here. Our very first map of the day is going to be Inferno.
Yeah. We've seen a lot of maps on Inferno, actually. I think it's the most played map we've had. I think on the first day, we had 3 Infernos, and the second day we had 2 Infernos, so 5 Infernos. Now we got another Inferno. We're going to have an Inferno in the next semifinal as well.
It's almost a forest fire. There's so many Infernos. Kind of crazy.
Got to be careful with this.
A lot of trains as well. Korea known for having a great public transport system using trains.
Yeah.
And we'll definitely be seeing
I took the subway here.
Me too. Because we don't own cars. So it would be pretty expensive going the other way. But no, I mean, train has been a pretty good map overall. I don't like it as much as Inferno and Dust personally.
Me too. I feel like Dust is definitely my favorite map. Inferno maybe second, Train third. Out of the ones we've seen, Turkey is definitely down there last.
Turkey, I don't know if you guys have seen Turkey. You might not have. It's like a CS Online map. So if you're like a CSGO type of guy and you're just tuning in because you're like, oh, Counter-Strike stream, cool. Believe me, this map is insane. It's like so convoluted. There's so many little tunnels.
And if the map maker of Turkey is watching this, I'm not saying your map is bad. It's just more so that it's very complicated, and it would be hard for us.
And noobs like Brennan and I just can't. We can't deal with that map.
We'd have a hard time.
That map, it would be that would be a very hard cast for us. So. But anyways, I'm excited to start this out on Inferno. You know, I'm trying to think of the patterns that we've seen from these teams. Here are some of the storylines I've seen, right? Like, it seems like these 4 teams all have really great shot callers. They're all super decisive in their moves.
Oh, yeah.
So that's definitely one thing to point out. I feel like overall, out of the 4 teams, ProjectKR has kind of been very exciting, the way that they've rotated who's been on top. But let's talk about that in a little bit. Here's the Nucleus. And as you can see, these guys have done a lot of runner-up spots. So not really, you know, always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Definitely. I mean, here in Korea, they've always been overshadowed by ProjectKR, which is basically the #1 Korean team here. So the Nucleus, it's a very good team, but they've been second place. They've gotten runner-up twice against ProjectKR, then CSO the Challenge, Season 1 and Season 2. So they have a name to make. They want to win this one, and then maybe even go up against ProjectKR, or maybe go against a team that ProjectKR loses to.
It would be huge for them if they were able to do that. You know, this is like, how many big Counter-Strike Online tournaments are there? Well, there's a few, but this is the World Championship, so this is where you really prove what you've been doing all year long with all of your free time.
This is the big show. This is their one shot. They've made it to the semifinals pretty easily. They got first in the group. But I feel like the team they're going against is, you know, #1 or 2 in the entire in the entire world. So even though they did get first, maybe not the best situation for them.
Yeah, well, LB over here, of course, these guys got second place in China overall, but you know what? Tyloo, 2-time world champion, going to be on the other side of the bracket. The thing is, LD actually seems to be in slightly better shape than them right now.
Yeah, it's definitely looking like that. And as you guys see here, they don't have that many results, but that's because they're a newly formed team from Ro4 from last year. So they've been around. These guys have been playing CSO for a long, long time, but this is technically a newer team. So
yeah,
they've been doing very well, at least, you know.
Well, they're looking to prove themselves. You know, when you are one of these newer teams, you've got to put in that time. You know, of course, all these guys are very experienced. You actually can't be a Counter-Strike pro without being super experienced.
Yeah.
You know, there are occasionally these esports games that pop up, and someone that you've never heard of is like the best in the world suddenly. Doesn't ever happen in the old esports.
Yeah.
You want to be a top guy in like Street Fighter, Counter-Strike, StarCraft, one of these games that's been around for a million years. You better have played, you better put your time in for a long time.
Yeah.
Because there is so much to learn, so much skill inherent in these games.
Better have been a CS 1.6 pro for
much.
at least 5 years. And then
it seems like that, huh?
Are you allowed to play on one of these teams?
Yeah. Well, these guys definitely, they have a lot of experience. We'll see it. You know, this is kind of like the, it's funny because it feels like if you look at which teams are on which side, this side of the bracket seems weaker. I don't think that we can call it weaker. No. But these are the two teams that don't really have championships. I mean, these guys, yeah, they won the Pro League, which is very, very impressive. But these are the two teams that are much less proven than the other side of the bracket.
Very, very true. And that's why I feel like they have more to prove here today in the semifinals. Both of these teams are going to be fighting so hard to actually get out of this and get into the finals. I know I was joking around a little bit about some of the Chinese teams coming here and partying on a Friday night, but I'm 100% sure that none of these guys were doing anything last night but practicing and talking about the games for today.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree with you there. Way too much on the line today to waste a night like that. Well, you can see this is how it's going to go, guys. It's going to be Inferno, followed by Train, followed by Dust. We're going to have China start as a terrorist in the first two maps, and looks like, well, it says T on both sides, but we're going to go ahead and say CT for China in the last match.
Yeah, I think we can safely assume by the blue color, but you know, maybe it's just a blue color terrorist.
Terrorist versus terrorist, they just both plant bombs, high-five each other, it's a tie.
Whoever plants the bomb first. It's actually like a race, it's not like a...
Well, who spawns on the CT side, because they're going to win every time.
Yeah.
Well, guys, make sure you check out CSOWC.com. It's going to have the VODs, links to streams. There's all sorts of different languages being cast in, so if you're not first language English, maybe we have a cast in your language that you can go check out.
Yeah, definitely go ahead and do that. Even if not, just go ahead and go to the site, check out what it's all about. Maybe something you were looking for a while back, some information, maybe we have it on the site there. Just go ahead and check it out. You can check out the VOD, show it to your friends, say, hey, this was a really cool tournament, even if you're not in CS Online. Some of the top Counter-Strike play in the world is here today.
Certainly. As far as Counter-Strike Online, it absolutely is the top in the world. And, well, you know, this game, once again, really focuses on the Asian market, whereas, of course, like CSGO, that's going to be Europe and America. They play a lot of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, over here, CS Online, just as big, if not bigger. So these are the best teams that play this game right now.
Yeah, very, very true. Well, the headphones are on, and it looks like we may be getting into this game soon. I'm really excited to start this one up.
Yeah, I'm actually starting to get really pumped now. You know, it is early in the day and whatnot, and we've had a long couple days before us. But this is going to be awesome. It's been a very exciting game so far.
I can only hope that we have some of those super close games that we have between some of these big teams in the group stages as well come out again, once again here in the semifinals, where it's like 16-13, 16-14 even, maybe even an overtime. That would be sick.
Yeah, I would love to see an overtime here today. We haven't had any of those. We've had it very close a few times, but no cigar, unfortunately.
Yeah.
See quite a few people filling into that Dongdaemun Plaza.
Yeah, I believe that's actually Dizzy.
Oh yeah, you might be right about that. You have really good facial recognition skills. Well, you could be sitting in the audience and like, oh, look at that guy.
You just don't even recognize me.
Like, oh, that's a fan from North America.
As you see, a worldwide game here coming to Seoul, South Korea. But I believe Disney was on the Taiwanese team, if I'm
Yes. Yes, indeed.
But, you know, he is here in Korea, and he is a fan of Counter-Strike, as is obvious, as he is really, really good at the game.
If you make it this far, like you've made it into the top 8, you're at the World Championships, you're probably going to show up to watch, you know, the teams that beat you and be like, oh, maybe I can learn something from these guys. You know, they did get cleaned up, so definitely there are things to learn.
Of course, of course. This is like, if you are trying to study this game at all, this is the matches. These are the matches to watch, including some of the other pro gamers out there sitting in the stands. A bit sad for them, but I'm sure they're happy to just be there and have experienced this whole, you know, coming to Korea. Maybe they've never been here before. They get to do the tourism thing. They get to play in a huge esports tournament as well. It's just like a great 1-2 punch there.
Absolutely. And you know, you say it might be a little bit sad, but I think that it's a cause to be happy to get this far. And you know, games like this are literally, I know I keep saying it's like so skilled, but you know, I've devoted at this point about half of my life to esports and studying competitive gaming. And I mean, I cannot, you know, I commentate for a living. I talk about games. I try to describe what's in my head and what I'm thinking while I watch this. But it's still hard for me to describe the amount of skill that goes into a game like Counter-Strike. So nothing but respect for these players here. And this should just be fantastic.
Oh, 100%. Counter-Strike, one of the hardest games here in the world. But guys, it looks like we're getting ready to start up this game. It's going to be LD versus the Nucleus going to game number 1 of the first semifinals.
All right, guys, everyone loading into the game at this moment. This is just a little test beforehand, it looks like. China loading up still. We have Korea over on that terrace side, and here we go. Looks like everything's going to be set.
Yeah, jumping right into this game. I believe it. I love that dance.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. I love it. Showboater so right cool.
there. Well, why not have some fun before going to the most important game of your life?
Indeed. All right, here we go. Right to the center here goes Sen, already taking a lot of damage.
HR as well. He's actually going to go down to Jam here. But coming right up the middle of Sen, he's able to pick up a kill onto TB as well.
And it looks like him around the corner right now. China doing a flank through the banana in the center. Very well done. Up near CT center are the terrorists being shot down, and Korea already down 2-3.
Now Redefied joining up with his ally here. Mong is in the A bomb site, actually going way, way far towards the counter-terror side, but he gets headshot there by Savage, and now it's all up to Sen here, the only one left on the Korean team.
Oh, it's not looking too good for him. Not really any reason to save. He's just got this pistol that you start with anyways. So he goes for it, doesn't get anything done, unfortunately, and it looks like the pistol round gonna go to LD.
LD already off to a great start. They're starting on the counter-terrorist side, which is slightly favored on this map, Inferno, and they take the pistol round. They're going to be in a great spot here going to the rest of these games.
That is a fact. If they can take a good 3-4 rounds in a row, that's a big deal. Now, we've seen that happen, then get reversed and killed by the other team, but it definitely does give you a big advantage, so we'll see if they can hold on. Looks like everyone rushing towards the window. All 5 Koreans, in fact, going straight up there.
Yeah. This is a very common strategy when you lose that pistol round. You just got to rush all 5, try to catch them off guard, get a couple of guys, and then win the round. But it's very hard to do so.
Yeah, it looks like we're boosting 3 players in the window already. HR and Mong going to stay down. And, in fact, a grenade does get thrown. Fosu and HR taking some damage.
Yeah. Now Savage jumping down off the balcony, trying to frag in there, but guys jumping off the balcony here. Savage, he's only got a pistol of his own here, actually. He's able to pick up 1 kill. TV supporting there as well. Rita able to pick up a kill on Sen. HR going down as well, and the entire Korean team goes down.
Wow, very well done there by our Chinese team. You know, that it's a risky strategy, but again, as you said, Brendan, you lose that pistol round, and the round after it is a very, very hard one. Oftentimes we see the team lose that.
Yeah. Now Savage in the second round as well, he saved, so now he has bought a sniper rifle here, that op. He's going to be looking probably down banana to the fight.
Yeah.
And it's going to be so hard for the Koreans to penetrate.
He gets taken out in a matter of seconds by Fosu here, so that's definitely a big deal. It is 4-4 at the moment. These teams pretty even, but it looks like Fosu goes down. Wong goes down as well. Now 2 versus 4 here for Korea.
TB picking up a couple of kills here. Able to get another one is Rita now, and Sen, he's all alone. He's got an 8K, but he's against 4 members, and he will go down to TB, picking up his 3rd kill of the round.
Yeah, LD looking very nice. Already up 3-0. But again, this is something we've seen a lot in this tournament. You win that pistol round, you're going to win 1 or 2 rounds after it with relative ease.
Yeah, definitely here. Unfortunately for the terror side, the Koreans, they did buy on the last round, so now they're going to have to save once again. Let's see what kind of strategy they do here in this round.
Yeah, indeed. All right, it looks like in the center right now, we do have Savage and another of our Chinese players from LD throwing a grenade over near the window, a very common area for players to push up as terrorists.
Yeah. A lot of Koreans already taking damage. Jam able to get a kill to start off the round here onto Sen. Now TB going into the apartment area here towards that window.
Yes, indeed. And in fact, he catches Fosu, who's going through the back. Very nice catch there by TB.
Oh, TB getting another kill, a headshot onto HR, and QQ picks up a kill onto Mong. Now it's all to Wong Fox, but he goes down with no kills. Oh man. This is very one-sided right now for the Chinese team.
Indeed, but you know what? They did save that round, so we can give that one to them. But they're going to have to make something happen here. We'll see what they go for. Haven't seen actually what guns they're buying quite yet, but I think that they're probably going to have some much better guns this time. I see they've armored and helmeted up.
Yeah, both teams having that armor and the helmet and all of the flashes and smokes and grenades that they could possibly have. So a very even round here. Let's see who comes out ahead.
It looks like already Hwang Fox and Mong taking a lot of damage here for Korea, so kind of an issue there. Not dead yet, though, and oh, God, from behind, Savage takes out a couple of the players from Korea, and the Nucleus in a very tough spot after having spent so much money.
Yeah. Now Mong up here on this roof. He's trying to snipe out some guys with this AK, but no one has taken the bait. He decided to go down that ladder and join some of his allies here. Jam, he was taking some damage from HR, but HR is really low. Jam is able to pick up that kill, and now it's all to Hwang Fox and Mong.
Oh, what are they going to do? How are they going to be able to push through here? Right now, Hwang Fox near the window, pushing up towards center a little bit. Mong, on the other hand, looks like he's in banana right now, looking through a smoke grenade.
Yeah, it's going to be very hard for him. One shot will kill him here. He actually lets flash, and now QQ just spraying through the smoke here, able to pick up Mong. And now Hwang Fox, what can he do here? He's got the bomb.
Jam is waiting for him. QQ coming up from behind as well. Jam over there looks like he's near A at the moment. Hwang Fox slowly but surely making his way around, trying to decide where to go. Gets taken out, and now it's 5-0.
5-0. Unbelievably one-sided so far. I see some of the other Counter-Strike players there actually in the background.
That was part of the Indonesian team right there.
Yeah.
Great to see all these guys coming out and supporting here at the World Championships, despite the fact that they did lose.
Yeah.
Well, looks like we'll see what Korea can do this time, Brendan. Looking a little bit rough. Looks like 4 players rushing up towards that window right now. See if they try another boost strategy. We've seen that quite a bit. They might be going behind, actually.
Looks like they're trying to charge into the apartments. 4 members here, actually. And they're able to take down QQ. That's a good start.
Yeah, indeed. That is a good start, but Fosu falls shortly there after 2 jam. They're rushing out towards A right now, but we do have a nice flank here by Savage. TB in A at the moment. Oh, my God, taking down another couple.
Savage, man, he is so key for this team right now. He's doing so well.
He's owning that little area below the balcony. Like, he's been sitting there for most of this map so far.
Yeah. Reminds me of Zeph as well. We're going to see him a bit later. Always loves to stay in that one spot and just defend. He does go down to a headshot to Mong, so now it's one-on-one here. Mong, what can he do here? He has to find TB and get the kill. He's got the bomb as well.
All right, well, you know, this is close. Definitely doable for Mong. We see TB sitting at bomb site A. He's got to try to guess where is Mong going to go to, because Mong can easily circle around in a one-on-one situation to B. And it looks like that's exactly what he's going to do. We're going to rush through this banana right now. Will TB pick up on this fact? Looks like no. He's going back towards A. Okay, it looks like he is switching and rotating towards B, but Mong is going to be in a defensive position with this bomb planted.
Oh, he gets the bomb planted.
Sees him coming, too.
Yep. TB was coming around the corner. He doesn't quite get enough damage down. He's going to come right through the tunnel here, and he gets the kill. And now he's going to get the defuse, getting another round win here for LD.
Oh, man. Well, look, it's getting a lot closer, but still, this has been crazy one-sided for LD. I can't even believe it. I mean, these two teams hadn't played yet, and LD did lose to ProjectKR, so I was thinking this would be close, but it's not so far.
No, it's not close at all. And in that round, they spent so much money. The terrorists, the Korean team, they were so poor. And now what are they going to do? It seems like they have enough money to get the body armor and the helmet here and some of these grenades. But still, so poor. If you look at the Chinese team comparatively, they've got snipers. They've got a ton of money saved up here as well.
Yeah, and waiting for anyone to come out there. We actually saw the Korean team kind of chilling for a second. Oh, does get FOSU. Very nice snipe there by Savage.
There was like a millimeter of space in between the wall and where he could see it. He still gets the kill.
And Sen going way low on health at the moment as well. The nucleus being torn apart in an atom smasher here.
Oh, Savage gets another snipe kill, and Rita gets a kill onto Sen as well, who was low from earlier here. And now it's a 4-on-2. Trying to come in here through Banana, but the Chinese team's got a really nice defensive position here at B. Rita picks up another kill into Long Fox.
God, only HR left. He does have a bomb, and that's going to be it. Another round goes to LD. I don't know. This might be a quick one, Brendan.
It's looking like it, man. Already 7-0. What can the Korean team do at this point?
Well, that's a good question.
Save, I guess.
They can try out that third place match if it keeps going like this. That's about it, because they are having a terrible time.
Yeah, definitely not showing up to play here. Chinese team playing much better, more solid from the beginning.
Savage once again in the center with his sniper rifle. We'll see if he can pick up another kill, and yes, in fact, he can. That's what he does. Kills people with the sniper rifle.
QQ is able to get a kill with the grenade also onto Mong.
Man.
So threw it right into the mouth once again.
I hate it when that happens. Breaks your teeth and blows up. Oh, man.
That's pretty disgusting.
Another death, and that's it. 5-0. Like,
yeah.
5-0 and now 7-0. It's kind of crazy how one-sided this is becoming.
Yeah, and I mean, in that round, the Koreans were saving up, but still, I mean, it's just only furthering that lead. Now up to 8-0. You can see that 3 of the members of the Chinese team are above $10,000 here. They keep their guns. I don't think any of them died. Maybe one of them died in that last round, so they're just saving so much money. They've got the greatest guns in the game.
Yeah, certainly. They have everything that they want, basically. Now, we do have the Koreans rushing the window, throwing grenades, and looks like they're going to go up through the back here, shoot down that grate, and a grenade does come down that hallway, so going to go ahead into here. But will they be able to get through? I don't know, man. That center area has been blocked off by the Chinese nonstop.
He actually gets flashed and runs through anyway. This is a total Bulldog strat, but again, the Chinese team is totally prepared for it. They're all getting mowed down here. Once again, a very quick round here, and LD picks up another round.
Yeah, LD looking to go into that championship match, and they are showing some significant strength today here versus the Nucleus.
Yeah. I mean, we did call LD, so nice job, Artosis.
Yeah.
So far, they're doing pretty well, I have to say.
Yeah, I guess you and I are just prophets of Counter-Strike. That's the only way to look at it.
Such a short time. Yeah. How did this happen?
Well, right now we have Rita and Savage going over to the banana, already taking out Hong Fox.
Savage just has not died in so long. He's kept that off for so long. He just keeps sniping people over and over and over again.
Yeah, he's pretty brutal. He's being a killer for his team. Of course, TB has quite a few kills as well. In fact, everyone on their team really contributing a lot here as far as kill counts go.
Yeah. Now it's all up to Sen and FOSU. They're over here towards Banana. They are able to pick up Rita through the smoke, it looks like, but outside of that, it's not much. FOSU, maybe he tries to go alone onto 3 guys defending. I don't think it's really going to work. Just grenades. Sen trying to spray through the smoke here.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to work out for him, though. Against 4 of these Chinese players, they've been anything but sloppy at the moment. I don't think he's going to catch them randomly through smoke. Looks like he's going to go up towards this center right now. FoSoo holding ground in front of him.
Just waiting, so patient here. They only got 30 seconds left.
Yeah.
But again, this is such a hard penetration here. It's going to be so hard to go in there. Sen does pick up a kill, actually, with a headshot on QQ.
Very nicely done. FoSoo left over here. He's going to be pushing towards A at the moment, but a couple players are back here waiting for him, and he does get taken out. Yet another win for LD.
Making it look easy, actually.
Seriously.
This is like some of the matches we have between like the Chinese teams and the Hong Kong team,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
it was like 16.
It actually looks worse than that.
16-2.
A lot of times it was like 10-1, but this is far worse than that. This is 10-0. They have not picked up a single round.
And I think they planted the bomb only like once. And, you know, the bomb plant, it does get you 700 gold, so that's a good chunk of gold, but they could barely even plant the bomb. They are getting no money at all.
Yeah. It's a terrible spot to be in. And, gets Mog.
That's a terrible spot to be in as well for Mog.
Yeah, Savage just once again, I feel like he opens up every round with a kill over here.
Yeah, it's looking like it. He's been so key. Just every time. He only gets like 1 kill per round, but that's all he needs. You know, right off the bat. He gets 1 snipe kill, and right off the bat you are 4v5. It's so hard to deal with.
Certainly it is, especially when they're in this nice defensive position. Nice kill there by TB, but he does get taken out from behind. Okay, this is getting a little bit closer now. FoSoo HR. Oh, no! Two of them die as I say that.
As you speak,
Oh, God.
FoSoo is the only one left over, and he dies. To a headshot nonetheless, even though he was so low. Just to add insult to injury here. Now up to 11-0, the Chinese team. The Korean team looks stumped. Look at this guy. He's like, what do I even do?
God, this is the reckoning right now for the Nucleus. This is like, this is so one-sided. It's the most one-sided match we've seen so far, but the Nucleus was looking like they could maybe even take home a tournament here.
Yeah, they were looking like it, but not in this round, that's for sure. Not in this match. They're doing a huge rush down Banana. Actually.
Yeah, this is a desperation tactic. Already 3 of them going down.
QQ himself. It's just so easy to do that when you rush all down the same alleyway here. Down Banana.
You know, it's kind of funny, like, all tournament long, we've actually seen QQ as the cleanup against desperation players. Like, he stands in the area that desperate players rush through it. He always picks up 2-3 kills every time a team does that. So, not really working out against LD so far in this tournament.
Savage able to pick up a, excuse me, a headshot kill with the pistol, even. There's Rita. He looks pretty happy there.
Yeah, he's like, oh. I didn't know it was going to be this easy, but I guess so. 12-0, man. Like, this map is almost over. They only need 4 more round wins.
Yeah.
Of course, in 3, we will switch sides.
This could be that awkward time where they switch sides, and then the team that's 15-0 gets the pistol round as well, and it's just like, oh, no.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
Once again, Savage, easy snipe kill, and then from there, it's 4v5.
Yep. This is a strategy, I guess. They got to do something else rather than run up there and get killed by Savage.
Yeah.
Huang Fox going down very quickly as well here. FoSoo trying to push forward. Looks like he's throwing a grenade in the banana, going towards that smoke in the center.
TB, though, able to pick up a kill, a headshot kill. Jam gets one as well, and now it's all up to FoSoo in round number 13. He does get flashed. He's surrounded from both sides. Rita picks up the kill. Oh, man.
Wow, this is getting to be a little bit anticlimactic. I mean,
here.
This has got to be in their brains right now, right? Like, the Nucleus has to be like, oh my god, we just can't kill them.
Yeah, you were talking about desperation before. That's actually the feeling you get, where it just seems like the other team is unstoppable and unkillable, where you resort to these strats where you're like, okay, let's grab a quick kill by all 5 of us going down Banana, and they just get sprayed and 3 of them die. It's just not working out.
God, yeah, it's pretty rough, man. Well, let's see if they can actually break through the center this time. We do have some smoke grenades going off. TB coming down right now. Savage hasn't got a kill yet, so that speaks well of this round.
A bit different this time, I guess.
Yep.
Well, Sen does get taken out by TB, so.
And Savage backing up into CT center. Looks like FoSoo up on that little ledge. Going towards the window right now.
Yeah.
We have Mong in the center between 2 smokes.
I feel like the Nucleus is just trying to calm down the game a bit here. They're trying to rush less. They just want to be slow about it. But again, on CT side here, you can just defend, and there are so many good areas to defend. That's why it's good for CTs on this map, and they're just using it to their advantage. They're just wrecking from the beginning.
Yeah, very, very true. Only Fosu left against 5 other players. It looks like it's going to be a 14-0 at this point. You know,
yeah, exactly. 14-0.
This is such an ownage right now. Like this is like the 6 stages of being owned. Like there was the denial where they were fighting normally, and then there was the desperation where they were rushing banana. And I think now it's hitting acceptance where they realize that there's nothing they can do. They're dead.
You know, at this point, they may just want to actually just throw it to the next match here because they're so far behind. They're going to get so demoralized.
I tell you. Oh, I don't even know what they're supposed to do. It's rough. Already all of them damaged heavily. Okay, look at this. They picked up a couple of the Chinese players now.
Yeah, this is a start. They're up 5-3. They are very low, a lot of them. But, you know, strength in numbers. They pick out another kill onto Rita here. Savage gets the pistol kill here. They're finally going to get their second plant of the game.
Unfortunately for them, first off, I don't know if this is going to end up working, and then also it's pistol round after this because we're switching sides. So,
yeah, maybe they pick up one here. QQ taking some damage here.
QQ going to rush forward at the moment.
Yep.
Of course, he can't try to defuse. He's got to kill these guys off. And he doesn't have much time. Oh, God, he's dead.
Yeah, QQ's just going to have to possibly try to get some more kills here. There's just not enough time to defuse the bomb, so even if he did get some kills, terrorists would still have one. And the Korean team, they finally pick up 1 round here right before the end of the first switch.
That's really rough, man. Only 1 round so far. We're going to go ahead and switch those sides. See, maybe they can do better on the CT side. Maybe they can pick up a few rounds, but first they got to win this pistol round.
Yep, that's the name of the game. If they lose this one, I think it's going to be over.
Yeah. You almost always lose a round after the pistol round against a top team, it seems.
Almost always. I mean, we saw some of these, big top teams winning the second round after losing the pistol round against, like, Velius, for example.
Exactly.
That happened a couple of times, and teams like that. But like you said, at the top tiers here, you're not really going to see it happen much. So the Korean team, they have to be super careful here. They need to win this round.
Indeed they do. We'll see if they can do it. We have kind of defensive positions right now on this pistol round. Looks like HR over near A.
Jam here waiting with the bomb. You can see the level of patience here from the Chinese team. They're taking it so slowly. They do not want to overdo this. They understand the importance of this round as well. They know if they can grab this one, they almost definitely have the match.
That's right. It looks like Sen trying to get some shots off there. Oh, it looks like already Hong Fox does go down. QQ dies as well. Rita very, very low on health.
Sen pretty low as well. Trying to defend here. And, nice rotation here to B. This is something we did not see out of the Korean team ever. And they're going to get that bomb plant, actually. It's going to be harder for the Korean team to come in here and defend it.
Yeah, that's really well done. So we'll see if they can get in there. It is 4 against 3, so Korea has the numbers, but this is a nice defensive position here for China.
Yeah, but the 2 Chinese players so low. They're trying to come from both sides here. They get the kill on both of them, and they will get the defuse here. So Korea, they will win the pistol round.
Yeah, well done by Korea. That's a very important win right there. Holding out hope that they can maybe do that reverse that just happened to them and get that ridiculous 14 kills in a row.
Yeah. Well, able to buy some guns. The Chinese team, they will have to save, of course, after not winning the pistol round. And let's see what the Chinese team does, because the Korean team, they love to rush just on this pistol round. Let's see if the Chinese team wants to do it as well. Looks like they will, actually. 5 members all going down banana here.
All right, kind of a desperation tactic, a risky tactic at least to say. And it looks like they will go into B and get completely owned by Fosu.
Oh, God. That's what happens, man. You try to go for this, you get flashed, and you still run in?
Yeah.
You're going to die.
Well, I guess that was a throwaway round, and they definitely have a few rounds they can throw away. They only need 2 more wins to actually advance on, well, at least take the first map that is in this best of 3.
Yeah. Finally, now the terrorists, the Chinese team, they will be able to buy. They will not be able to totally fill their pockets with flashbangs and grenades and stuff like this, but they will at least get guns and armor.
All right, let's see how this does for him. Looks like approaching the window right now is Jin. See some grenades going off up in that window area, trying to shoot some bolts through the wall as well.
Yeah. Hwang Fox just waiting for that boost up into the window. If anyone goes up there, they're going to get rocked.
Yeah, he's in a very good spot. You know, Jam looks like he is going to go up, maybe shoot through the grate if possible. Right now, over on the balcony is Hwang Fox. He's waiting for someone to run through here. Does assume, and yeah, very well done. A good defense here over near the balcony.
Yeah, the way he twitched his Corsair right over his head and got the headshot was unbelievable.
All right now we do have Sen. Oh, Sen does get taken out. Very nice shot there. TB very low on health, does push forward towards his bomb site. Great shot there.
That's a third kill for TB here, if I'm not mistaken. He does go down. HR, very nicely done here defending for his team, but the bomb has been planted at A.
It's 2 against 2. Savage and Ree, the only ones left for their team. You have HR and Fosu pushing towards A right now.
Yeah, it looks like they want to come around, try to check their opponents, but Savage from behind, he does not get the shot here. Actually goes down, but Fosu will go down to Rita. And look at this, the Chinese team will be able to pick up that 15th round. So close, that one.
They're on game point now, Brennan. Just one more round, and they will take the first map, Inferno. Now, of course, this doesn't mean the Nucleus is out. This is a best of 3, guys. But this is not looking like the Nucleus is going to be able to pick this up.
Yeah, it's not looking close so far. I mean, the Nucleus, they had a nice pistol round, and they were able to come back a bit, but they are on the back foot here. They need to win 13 in a row. It took me a while to add that up there, but I got it down.
Yeah, best they can do, in fact, is bring it to overtime, so it's kind of tough. We did have all 5 players rushing towards window, by the way. Already QQ is dead, but they've taken out Mong as well, so still pretty even. Right now, TB pushing forward towards this window. We've lost another player as well.
Finds the guy that was trying to come from behind.
Savage over near A already.
Goes into this lower spot underneath balcony here. Jam is going to get the bomb plant here. It's 3 against 2 right now.
Where is Fosu and Sen? Where are they at? Okay, it looks like they are approaching.
And Fosu goes down to a headshot from Jam. This is not looking good for the Korean team. It's all up to Sen here, but he goes down.
Wow.
And LD.
Super one-sided round.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Oh, my God. All right, so 16-3. LD has won the first map on Inferno. I don't know. Does Nucleus have any chance coming back on train?
You know, Nucleus was looking really good in their group, but again, the only close round they had was against Tyloo.
Yeah.
And Tyloo, we have talked about this before, they are a new team. 3 of their members coming from CSGO.
Yeah, that's true. You know, despite being the world champions, they are kind of a new team.
Exactly. And I have to say that Group A was definitely much weaker. And we're seeing it here. I mean, LD even looked on this one, at least, on this match, on a different level comparatively.
Yeah.
I mean, they were on the CT side. They did use that to their advantage, but I feel like they still played better overall.
Yeah, look, you can see right now a lot of stress in that booth. They're trying to go over what they did wrong, how to counter what LD did to them, because they cannot put up another poor performance like that. I mean, if they keep playing like that today, 4th place is a lock for them.
Yeah, definitely. They will be able to go into that 3rd place match, but let's, I don't know. They may not even be able to get 3rd place there.
Yeah.
LD, they look totally calm. QQ, in fact, is just on his phone. He's like, oh, I think I got a text from my girlfriend. Like,
probably says, great job, honey. You're awesome.
I'm watching right now. You look so good.
And it should, too. QQ was great. The whole team was great. I kind of hope this next one's closer. I'd love to see all these matches go to 3 games.
Yeah, I definitely would as well. I mean, especially on this one because Dust is the 3rd map.
I do love Dust. Who doesn't love Dust? Well, hopefully we'll get into train reasonably quickly here. Yeah, see how this goes.
We will have a slight downtime here before getting to the 2nd match here, guys, but we will not have a break.
That's
the breaks
right.
will only come in between the semifinals and the finals.
That's right. So only a couple breaks today. And, of course, the Speak S is going to be playing between the semis and the finals.
Yeah. So you guys will get to watch that performance and wait that one out. We will have a bigger break that time before the finals.
Also, you know what? If you're like purely a Counter-Strike fan and, you know, you might not have seen like a Korean-based tournament before, it's definitely a possibility as there's less Counter-Strike out here. So you may not have seen K-pop girl group perform.
Yeah,
it's definitely a sight
possible
to see if you've never seen it.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, if you haven't, I mean, I'd say go ahead and check out this performance, and if you want, maybe go on YouTube and check out like some of the popular girl groups out there. It's definitely an interesting phenomenon, just to check out if you haven't checked it out before.
Indeed. You see this place filling up over in Dongdaemun. If you haven't been to Dongdaemun in Seoul, go check it out. You can watch these games, then go buy a designer T-shirt, an off-brand designer T-shirt. That's what Dongdaemun
for about
is known
50
for.
or $60.
Yeah, it's Anyways, it looks like we're ready for a train. Map number 2 with LD going up against the Nucleus.